Hello guys, Castle here, and in today's video I'm gonna be reviewing the Amazfit 6. We're gonna call it Bip 6 because it's actually a long name. I think this is the king of the cheap smartwatch in 2026, and I'm gonna tell you why in this video. So first of all, I have right now with me the Amazfit, so you guys can see it right here. I have it next to the Apple Watch. So this is the Apple Watch and this is the Amazfit. As you guys can see, it is a similar model that they have. They actually adopted the square model, same as the Apple Watch. I think the Bip 6 is actually much lighter. It's actually a little bit lighter than the Apple Watch, which is really good, especially if you use it to sleep, running, or whatever you want to do with it. Now, something that I want to point it out is that the Bip 6, it actually holds the battery for about 14 days. I've been testing this out and it's actually true. And also, it's really fast charging, so you have the best of both worlds here. Charged really quick, it lasts for a long time. Now, this watch has every single application that you will expect for any other fitness watch. And also they have even maps that are offline mode. And it has all the kind of workouts, including high rocks, if you are into that lately, which is very trending. The way that it works, this watch is very like a high quality premium, especially when you are like scrolling, to the left, to the right and all that, checking different applications and all that. It feels very smooth, just like a premium Apple Watch. Now, in this video, I want to talk about the watch itself, and then after that, I would like to talk about the application that comes with the watch, which is a Zepp application. So the watch also comes in 4 different colors. You have black, charcoal, stone, and red. Something that I don't like this much about this watch compared to the Apple Watch is the customizable when it comes to the bands. It's pretty limited, so keep that in mind. When it comes to the display, it has almost the same features as the Apple Watch. Like you can go to other applications and load those, and you can just make changes on the display, so you can have whatever you want. So when you use it every single day, the display battery is really colorful, so it has a bright display, but it's not like hard to see. But you can also change it if you want to in the applications. The watch is very, very, very customizable, so you can have the watch whatever way you like it. Also, the battery, something really good about it is that it doesn't burn. It's the same thing with the phones. They start burning and all that, and I have been using it for about a month. Also, something that I want to point it out, the battery lasts for 14 days, and I've seen other watches like Apple Watch, Garmin's. The Garmin's is really good when it comes to batteries. However, it lasts for about 10 days or so. And the Apple Watch, I need to charge it every 2 days. And if you say like, it's because it's using more applications, well, it's actually not. Now, when it comes to fitness and health, what exactly can you expect with this watch? So you can expect workouts, your daily steps, your heart rate, the stress levels, the sleep tracks. You can also expect readiness to see basically how much, if you feel like rest well enough to continue the day, maybe if you want to work out, or maybe you should rest the next day, the watch will tell you. You have like a meditation, you have all the type of workouts depending on what kind of workout you want to do. I mentioned previously that you can do high rocks also in these ones. It has around 140 plus modes here, so it's a lot to cover here. So they're covering a lot here. And if you're asking me if you are a hiker or maybe you like to run outside, does it have a GPS? Yes, it does have a GPS included, and you can also use it on offline mode. It also has some other extra features like fertility mode, HR rate bands, like you can plug it with the watch as well, so you can have better uses. And yes, it does also alert you. For example, if you have been sitting down for a long time, it will tell you, hey, it's time to walk. Now let's talk about also the features that it comes with your phone. At first, when I bought it, I remember I was seeing all the notifications that I will normally get on my Apple Watch. I was seeing those notifications here in the watch. However, those notifications, they didn't show me any icon for the application that I was using. However, in time, it usually takes a little bit of time so you can download all those applications and then be able to use it. So for example, if you're using, I don't know, iMessages, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever you're using, you will get those notifications as well in the watch. Something that I want to mention here that I don't like, it's sometimes you don't get those notifications. So what's going to happen is that later on the day, you're going to get those notifications at once. Sometimes it happens, but guys, it's a $60 watch, so you can expect more than that. Also, the watch comes with a few applications because you are supposed to use this watch while you're sleeping. So that way you can track all the sleep. But for example, let's say that you want to go to sleep and you are one of the guys that get a lot of emails from work. So they have an option to say do not disturb, which means you're not going to get these notifications. And also you have the sleep mode. The sleep mode does exactly the same, but also it tries to not light up the display that much so you don't wake up because oh, it's so bright here because of the watch. It has also button customizations. You can also lock it. You can also use it in the shower, the pool. You can use it any place that is water related, and you can also lock it in the case that you're working out and you're moving a lot around and you don't want to touch it, then you can also lock the watch. So let's talk about the application. The application is where you go to get your data when it comes to sleepiness, stress, but you can also take the photo of a plate and it can give you some kind of a measurement about how many calories is in that food. It's not 100% accurate, but once again, I'm telling you, they are trying their best, and they are actually giving you a lot for the amount of money that you are paying for this. Something that I also want to cover is that the application has two modes. You have the Zepp regular and the Zepp premium. The premium includes some other insights and reports about your health during the whole week or days, and it will give you some recommendations based on that. So treat it as a personal trainer, I would say. I didn't pay for that one, and I'm not gonna include that in this video, but maybe in the future I will. Now, the price for this one, I think it's about $20 or so. It's also depending on the region that you are in. So if you're a person that needs these reports and all that, I recommend you to pay it. But if you don't, then there is no need for you to pay this. Now, I want to talk about the Amazfit Smartwatch lineup. These are basically 4 different types of watches, and I think there are more than that. But the Bip 6 is like let's say, the cheapest one and also the most basic one of all of those. Then you have the Update series, which is around 100 to 150, and it's more stylish and it's more related to sports. It has a little bit of more features in there. Then you have the Balance series between 200 and 300. This one has all the premium features, and it's also used for golf, any type of lifestyle activities for fitness. Then you have the Cheetah series. The name it says it, it's especially for runners. And then you have the T-Rex, which is more military. It's something that you want to use if you go out in the wilderness a lot, and let's say that, I don't know, maybe you are going there for hiking, camping, extreme sports in the wilderness, hunting, things like that. For every almost one of us, we just need the Bip 6, to be honest. Let's go ahead and talk about now the pros and cons on this one. The display, fantastic. It has a bunch of applications related to fitness. It has offline maps, also tracking features. The battery lasts for a long time, and the best of all the features, or the best of the pros, it's really cheap, guys. I'm telling you, $60 for this watch is incredibly cheap. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the cons. Obviously, the applications can feel cluttered sometimes. Another reason is that maybe you cannot change the band to different type of bands. There is not a big community behind it like Apple Watch, which means also the applications are gonna be very limited, so you're not gonna have all the features from Apple Watch, for example. And which comes to the other point. Apple Watch is integrated with the iPhone. So if you are an iPhone user, or maybe you're an Android user, there is not a lot of compatibilities with this one. But again, I don't think it will matter that much, especially in time, as they are upgrading this watch over and over. This is a really amazing watch for anybody that actually wants to buy another watch that is not Apple Watch, or Garmin, any of those expensive watches. If you want an affordable option for a smartwatch, I actually recommend you this one. Do not buy those smartwatch that are made in China, and then some people on Amazon, they put the logo in there and then boom, they sell you the watch for 20 bucks just because you want to be cheap. Spend a little bit more of money and then you will get the value in return with this one. Just 40 bucks extra and you should be good to go. Also, if you're gonna ask me about durability, it's really good durability. It's almost the same as any other premium smartwatch. To end this video, do I recommend this watch? 100%. I love it and I think it's a really great option, and I think it's the best affordable smartwatch in 2026. So if you ever buy it, let me know in the comments, hey, I just bought it, and let me know what you think about this one. Also, give a like to this video and leave a comment if you like to. And also, if you like this channel and this type of topics, go ahead and subscribe. Have a good one and stay safe. Bye.